How y'all doing? Welcome on out to Inside Job, episode 3. And what we have today for you is a little something special. I got my little pre-workout going on. You know, everything's important to get you in the attitude. And we got some heavy lifts today. So you want to talk about hormone production? This is what we're doing. You know, the angles are going to be important. The load is going to be important. And just the sheer volume of what we work with is going to contribute to the overall growth of all your lifts this week. So, hey, stay tuned now. The Inside Job is right up. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Yeah, it's Coach Lance in the house, and we are Inside Job, episode 3. And we got some serious lifts going on today. As the key feature will be the deadlift. We're bringing it out in a power lift style fashion. So we're looking to stimulate some fast twitch muscles as we work our way on up into the heavier weights. And the most important thing with this lift is that the more load we put onto the body is going to cause the body to go into a state of reaction. So the action is going through the deadlift, and then the reaction is causing a response in the body for overall muscle growth. This is a hormone developer, so whenever you're doing the deadlift, know that it's a closed chain exercise, and we'll go through one round here, and then I'm going to go through my circuit and show you how I pack the blood into the legs so we can grow greater legs. Alright, so here we got it. We got a 45 and a 25 on the bar. You'll only see me do about 3 reps here, so let's get right to the business. Breath works, always thinking about breathing down to the abdomen. So you'll see I got like tighter fitting clothes on because I want to feel all the blood throughout my legs. So here's the key. I'm going with an overhand grip so I feel nice and comfortable. Now remember, we want that bar to be close enough to the body as we drop in. Settle down, feel that way. Nice. Alright, let's get in some calf raises. See, I got my pre-workout all day. Still hanging out with me. So, it's good to get the calves in on the day. Like today, we're doing heavy lifts because the calves isn't going to do anything but help stabilize the body, especially for these lifts. Just keep it nice and solid. It also gives your body any additional resting through the hips and upper and low back region. So what I'm doing right now is focusing in, looking for all the muscle I can bring in to the calf raise, and I'm allowing the feet to spread on the bottom. Staying with the muscle. There's not really a set rep count now. We're just warming up those calf muscles. Make sure we can get some blood in there. When in doubt, go ahead and touch it. I want to feel that rush. Alright, that's good. Yeah, to a nice mild burn. And now we'll head right on over. Let's get in some of this leg press, yeah? Alright, let's do this. So in this leg press, you'll see me go 12 reps on each leg. What I have here is a dual action leg sled. If you got a single leg pusher, just make sure you adjust your weights accordingly. And then you can still go single legs so we can pump up each leg individually. But right now we got the luxury of the independent actions, so we're going to take full advantage of it. Alright, so what you'll see me do is, just like the closed chain exercise there, I'm going to engage both legs. Now, release. I'm going to focus in on one side as we allow that driver to build on up. Now come around to the back here, and what I want you to notice is if you're doing this by yourself, or even on, say, a leg day, if you got a leg sled in on your work, you want to come down deep enough to allow the inner thighs to engage. And then often, if you see someone, if you have both legs and their knees come here, you're restricting that access to the inner thighs. So I always want to make sure the knees track outward so we can get some good depth in there, good stretch to the hamstrings, and really work the muscle. All right. We'll come around to the back just a little more so I can make that just a little more pronounced for you. count at 7, 8. Let me do my 12 first. 9, 10, 11. All right, now if this was a 2 legs and you were coming down and legs in the way like that, you want to make sure the knees track open so you can allow yourself to get in deep and get some good access to the deeper portions. But now let me go ahead and switch to 12 on the left side, work it out. Chicago, stand up. We'll grab 2 more. Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna run that same gauntlet. We'll go back around to our deadlifts. Let's run them up, y'all. We can go ahead and take them in. That's right. Coming right on around. Deadlift time. So since it's only me in the gym, and we're working the inside job, just to let you know what day of the week it is, it's a Friday. So wherever you are, if you got a gym membership where they stay open late, this is the club. Health and fitness club. Yes, athletes, health is wealth. But now, we'll move our way on up into 225. Yeah. We got the muscles all warmed up here. Throw the weight around. So tell me, how'd you all enjoy episode 1 and 2? Yeah? I tell you, all of this, it's all about mind state. When you're shaping the body, you just want to stay involved with your lifts. Always thinking about, what this set's gonna look like, how this set's gonna feel, and then you just go and deliver it. You deliver the vision, you make it a reality. Just walk it out. Confident, feel confident in your form. The more confident with your form, the better the lift. You only get confident through practice and implementation. Let's go. So as we load you up, round number 2, I'm not going to get in the leg sled. We're just going to stay with the calf raises. So the whole goal here is I want to keep the body rolling, still allow myself to relax a bit. I don't want the recovery to take place, but for no points throughout this workout do I want the body to think I'm done. We still got work to do. Same principle applies. I'm going to squeeze through the muscle. Stay in full contact. We'll get 5 more. You notice I got like smaller plates here instead of like the big 45s. You'll see that I do this on a lot of lifts where I'll bring in 25s instead of 45s. One, because I want more density. I want density. So I can bring out density in the bodies or the bellies of the muscle. You know, get that wide plate. The body has to do too much with balancing that. But if you keep it in dense, nice and dense, we can find more deeper fibers when we work. Let's move on. All right, I'm gonna have this 25 on this piece. Let's get right to the muscle. Get to the busy, baby. I got a knock-knock joke. Knock-knock. Who's there? Them weights. Ha! It's muscle time. Yeah, Jack. So I want to model out to y'all, safety first. So as you start seeing me go up in weight, I'm gonna bring out the protective wear. Sometimes you'll see me use it, sometimes you don't. But it's just a good practice to be safe. Safety first, especially when you're in the gym and you're lifting by yourself. So we'll be paying in on the weights there. I'm gonna pull out my belt. Weights. Let's go ahead and get right to it. As you bring it on up. So this is 275. 275. In case you're wondering, I'm 6'1", about 205. So we're moving into the areas a little bit heavier than my body, but something I can definitely handle. So from here we're running them up. I'm gonna add another 45 in there. And what you're witnessing again is we're just bringing in the deadlift and we're building the human growth response out of the body. You don't ever want to just go in and just lift right out the gate at max load, but to set up the proper patterns through the nervous system. This was set 1, 2, 3. We'll probably get about 3 more sets of this. And this is how you do it, man. With the calf raise and the leg sled, it was all just in between exercises just to let the body stay flowing. But right now, I just want my meter to get back stronger and stronger. So when I go in for my lifts, I'm gonna be that much better, that much stronger. I'm well rested. Let's go ahead and shift this weight. Put things into perspective. A lot of times people say well, what should I eat before I come to the gym? What should I eat before I come to the gym? And the kids, listen, what I did, I had some lentils and rice before I came to the gym. Because if you're going in and you're lifting heavy weights, unless it's first thing in the morning, you want to have that full feeling in you. You want that blood circulating, right? The heavier you are, the heavier weights you are able to lift, okay? So, and that's without bringing in the mechanics of everything, but just in general, you'll see like a lot of power lifters, they're really heavy and they can move a lot of weight. Now, you can be smaller in frame like myself and move a lot of weight, but it's all technique, you know? But every meal that you eat plays a role. So like, I had the lentils and rice, because I know it's a low-fat meal, and this type of workout is going to completely burn through the fat, you know, that I ate from the meal. So everything else goes into building the blood, it goes into building muscle endurance, and keeps me nice and full, so I don't walk around flat. All right, so we got it. 3 wheels on the wheel. Let's go. Just give me a brief moment, Sean. I'm gonna go ahead and get my mind together, and we'll go ahead and jump into the squat or the deadlift. It's really a high breathe. Alright, Lee. Let's go, Hannah. I'm still gonna go with the open hand grip. Yeah. So, one thing you notice is like, when we make that decision to get engaged, you gotta stay with it. Any moment you take your mind off the lift, you start thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, and that's all gonna take away from your lift. So when you lock in, you know you're gonna move it, and you move it. That's just how it has to happen. And again, you want to move slow enough so you can allow your body to progressively get stronger and stronger and make those micro adjustments in between each set. You see, I keep it consistent. As we lock in, boom, got the little leg shake. Running out of space. How about a little bit of calf action? Warm up. It's a little secret, man. Like, y'all trying to build calves, mixing with the deadlifts. They run the same chain. Body balance, stability. They run the same chain. About 15. 12 to 15 is good. Rest it up. We got our next lift coming in. All right. So look, I just want to make one quick check, athletes, as I'm gonna check in and see what we got going. Oh man, it's looking good, athletes. As we come right on up, we got set 4 in on the mix. I didn't do Friday, could be out playing hooky. You know, I'm in the gym. We got goals, gotta get it done. Shout out to all the natural bodybuilders, Natty Revolution going on. Road to the Natural Olympia. This is real time, but if you're watching this in the future, just following these principles, and you see how I'm sitting in between the sets, like get off your legs, let your legs chill out. If you can, let your feet rest. Just want to be in a good position, so next time when you come in for your lift, you already start seeing it. So like right now, I'm throwing in, right? I just feel it. I'm gonna go weightless here. Weight belts. Here too. That felt good, like, man, engaging the deep muscle. Woo. That's right, that was a nice release right there. I don't know if you can tell, but hey, I'm gonna sit down. Woo. That was a good release. I stimulated some things on that. You know it. I felt some muscles open on up. So, when the weight starts to get a little heavy, I like to do at least 2 sets there, just to reassure the body that this is something that you can do. So on my second set, I'm gonna go to reverse and throw the belt on and make the body understand that, man, this is easy. So we'll get right to it. It's all about letting the body know what it can do, and you fulfill it. Manifest, athletes. And this is a great workout that you can kind of do from week to week, and you can track yourself. And then when you feel like you got it in, add a 10 at the top, maybe another 10 at the top. You can always play it around with the weight when you get to the top of here, but like right now, I'm just solidifying the muscle, maximizing the effort. Let's bring them on home. Deadlift time, baby. So now it's a little more heavy. I'm gonna switch this handle grip to a natural lock. Let's go ahead and bring them home. I might just go back to the double overhead. I'm just feeling real strong right now. Narrow stance. Calves. Alright, we're gonna run it up. Change these out, bring on them 45s then. And that's gonna be our max today. Bring on one more 45. So, what you're actually witnessing is how to work the deadlift and build testosterone, a human growth hormone, for the overall growth of the body. You want to look at it like, I specifically want to grow my legs, so I'm getting double the payback from this type of workout that I'll do twice a week. This is like my first leg day, and then the other leg day is kind of centered around either the sled or the squat. With the deadlifts, stay in the program. Always. Not always, but when I'm trying to grow, And when I'm growing, deadlifts, you can't substitute the deadlift. You just can't do it. There's no substitute for the deadlift. So believe it or not, changing the weights around was a lot of work. So what I'm gonna do is grab a seat for about a minute, and then we'll come back and we'll run this up. Let's go. Nice in the row. You just feel the blood rush. The oxygen coming through the body. That feels nice. So look, that let me know like I'm at that point where I'm stemming up real nice. So my goal is to get one more set. I'm gonna take that belt off. We'll run one more set. Same amount of reps, same good weight. Let's take them home, team. That was perfect. This is my first time doing deadlifts, like true deadlifts in this gym. So it's been about a month. It's 21 days since the show. But yeah, it's been about 20 plus days without doing the deadlifts. One thing you'll find with the deadlifts, if you do them consistently, especially like on a weekly basis, you'll be able to start climbing up on your workload pretty rapidly. But like the way the Russians did it, you know, you always want to set your foundation, and you solidify that foundation before you start going up in tiers. You know, you want to be purely confident in this lift before you attempt anything heavier. And this should be something that should be solidified for at least 4 weeks before you go ahead and move on up, you know. Just pure confidence in your lift. The way I would do it is like, if I'm able to get 2 to 3 reps easy, and I don't feel that steam in the body, then this kind of weight, add a 10 on it. Or maybe even if you're feeling spicy, go ahead and bump that to 25 again. But here we go, man. Let's get this muscle. I'm gonna add a different dynamic just to bring the body in a different phase. We use some straps for this last lift. I'm bringing out the straps and taking off these, you know, the stability with the hand wraps. But when we go with the straps, It helps you drop deeper in depth with the muscle. So anything that I have not brought into the lift yet, I'm going to call for it on this lift here. So, I want to leave no stone unturned. I'm going to get in after the body and cause growth. So if you have to use straps, what I'm doing is, get this coming around and breaks right through on the palm there. And the same thing happened on the other side. Is we want to run on up through the palm. So I'm right-handed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my left hand settled in first, and then I'm gonna come around with the right, and then we'll work the grip. All right. So oftentimes, we'll load it down, want to come off, so you don't want to bend over while you're doing this. Do it as quickly as possible, because the longer the body stays down in this position, the legs want to work. So we get a good wrap, boom, and then notice I'm coming underneath, coming over the top. I'm sealing it enough so when I get to the last wrap here, I can use the hand to roll the bar back into the deeper grip, and now we're all set to go. One more round. Deadlift, turning. Let's go, baby. Fam! That's right. All right, and then we'll close out the workout. I'm gonna get in some of these calf raises. We'll finish out with the leg sled, and then we'll close out today, ladies and gents. All right. Yeah, I still felt that feeling come right after that, but we're going right into it. I want to let the body know. I want you to solidify into these calves as well. How about 5 more? And then we'll close out with our leg sled. Let's do it. On here, go ahead and bump this up a bit. So it is like these inside jobs. I hope you got some stuff you can take with you. This workout, it doesn't take all day to get in and stim the body for change. You just gotta eat right and give that effort when you're in the work, right? Give that effort, body alignment, clean and dry. And 2 more. All right, good driver out. Linked in. Let's load it up. I catch my wind. Bring 6 more home. Check this one out, team. So, just a quick recap of what we did today. We came in and we utilized that deadlift. We started out at a lighter weight. The whole goal of today was to stimulate growth. So we wanted to get the right kind of hormones to develop into the body. Started the workout at about 7:30 p.m. So when we close down on this workout, we'll grab some food, and then it's time to go to bed. You know, and then you let those elements kind of build the body up. Again, before this workout, I had about a cup of lentils and a cup of black rice, and you know, had my water. Came in with the pre-workout, and that's how we get it done. You know, real simple, real smooth. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Make sure y'all drop those into the questions there, or the comment section. Aside from that, like, share, subscribe. It's Truth Fitness 2020. Coach Lance, the Inside Job.